Are you following the human body clock? Are you following the day and night cycle? If not, then watch this video carefully. Each biological timer in our body dictates a specific rhythm or cyclic behavior to a group of cells, an organ, or an endocrine gland. And all the different individual timers or clocks are linked to a common master clock. The master clocks coordinates the individual clocks with one another and make sure that everything in the body is carried out according to its master plan. And what is this master plan? This master plan is nothing but the body's constant effort to maintain perfect equilibrium or balance. The body's master clock is controlled by nature's most influential cycle known as the circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm prompts us to become more active in the morning and to wind down in the evening. As we all know, the sun is the main source of energy on the planet Earth. Both organic and inorganic life forms as well as all human beings require sunlight or sun energy for their existence. The movements of the earth around its axis and around the sun creates a precise cycle of day and night as well as the seasonal changes. And these rhythmic and repetitive patterns of the forces in nature program our DNA to conduct all physical activity with perfect precision and accurate timing. All external events occurring in the nature, in the world, are linked with similar events happening inside our body. For example, a sunrise in the nature triggers a sunrise in our body. It wakes you up and gets you going throughout the day. The morning light enters into your eyes as soon as you open them. And after that, this light rays travel to the body's master gland, which is called hypothalamus gland. The hypothalamus gland which controls the body's biological clock. And then the hypothalamus sends light encoded messages to the other gland called pineal gland, which is often referred as the third eye. So these messages contain specific instructions for the pineal gland to secrete certain kinds of hormones in the body. And one of the pineal gland's most powerful hormone is neurotransmitter melatonin. So the secretion of melatonin follows a regular 24-hour rhythm. Melatonin production reaches at the peak level between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. and slowly it drops down and it comes to the lowest level at the midday. The pineal gland secretes this hormone directly into your bloodstream, which makes it instantly available to each and every cell of your body, and it tells your cells that what time it is in the nature at that time. The brain synthesis another important neurotransmitter called serotonin, which relates to our state of well-being. It has a powerful influence on the day and night rhythm, on your sexual behavior, your memory power, your appetite, your impulsiveness, your fears, and even suicidal tendencies. Unlike melatonin, serotonin increases with the light of the day, and also it increases when you do certain kinds of physical exercise or when you eat sugar. The increasing and decreasing levels of melatonin and serotonin indicates to the cells whether it is dark or it is light outside, and whether they should be active or they should slow down their activities. So this mechanism ensures that all physical functions are synchronized with the dynamic changes happening in the nature. So this is a wonderful mechanism which is designed by the divine power, and that is why the health of each cell in the body depends on the degree to which we allow the body to be in harmony with the cycle of day and night. Any deviation from the circadian rhythm causes abnormal secretion of certain brain hormones called melatonin and serotonin. And these hormonal imbalance in turn leads to erratic biological rhythms, which can subsequently disturb the harmony, disturb the functions of our body, and that will cause illness in our body. That will disturb your metabolism, it will disturb your hormonal balance in the body, and suddenly we may feel out of sync, okay, and we become susceptible to developing an illness in the body, which can include from a simple cold to headache to depression or even a cancerous tumor. So the pineal gland controls our reproduction, our sleep, all the motor activities, our blood pressure, our immune system, okay, and the pituitary and thyroid glands also it is controlling. It is controlling all the cellular growth, body's temperature, and many more vital functions. So all these depend on regular melatonin cycle, which yet again is controlled by body's ability to be synchronized with the nature's rhythm. So the amount of melatonin made available to the body responses to the darkness of the night depends on the concentration of serotonin secreted in response to the amount of natural light we are exposed to during the day. As day and night diminishes, the serotonin is automatically broken down into melatonin. And if your body makes a good amount of serotonin from natural light, it will also produce sufficient amount of melatonin during the night, provided you are not using any technology at that time, right? You are not exposed to light at that time, because when you are exposed to light, your pineal gland does not secrete melatonin in sufficient amount. Generally, the pineal gland starts secreting melatonin between 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Again, it depends on the age. Unless you use stimulants like coffee, tea, or unless you have food at that time. Okay, so melatonin naturally induces sleepiness and drowsiness, and with sufficient high level of melatonin in the blood, the body is able to regenerate and regenerate itself, and this sustains good health, vitality, and longevity in our body. So the cycles of melatonin and serotonin totally depends on each other and are precisely controlled by our changing environment. So by ignoring these rhythmic changes in the nature and living against these laws, the body and mind surely move out of the sync with one another, and this is leading cause of all the kinds of physical and mental illnesses in the body. One of the greatest secrets of good health lies in the discovery of our intimate relationship between the universe and us, and deviating from any of the nature's rhythm on the regular basis may disturb the balance of your body and mind. So if you want to be healthy, follow nature's rules and follow the day and night cycle. Thank you.